Hey everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Melissa with DIY with Melissa, and today I'm asking you this question. Have you struggled with getting vinyl to stick on a canvas and you just can't figure out what to do? We may all know that we can do iron-on, but sometimes we don't want to. We have the vinyl in the color that we want it to be, and we just can't get it to work. I'm going to give you the ultimate tip, trick, whatever you want to call it, today on how to get this to work. So let's go to the craft table and get this started, and you'll see what I'm making and how I did it and the secret to doing it. Let's move over to the craft table. All right, we are down on our desk and we're going to get this started. So as I said, I'm going to show you today how to get adhesive vinyl, not heat transfer vinyl, to stick on a canvas. I don't know if you ever tried it before, but it's the biggest headache ever. The trick to get it to work, and this also helps big time if you want to paint your canvas. Sometimes when you paint and you try to iron on vinyl after, it sometimes can make the paint come off, and we don't want that to happen. So we're going to use permanent vinyl. I'm using some Oracle vinyl, and I'm using adhesive foil to get this going. The trick is Duraclear Satin Varnish. I have done it before on another project and it worked amazing. So just give this a little shake. I think I put about 2 or 3 coats of it on just to ensure it stuck. It was nicely varnished, and you literally just throw it on and start painting. Lovely. So we're going to let that dry thoroughly. While it dries, you can probably cut your vinyl for your project. The other thing I have and like to use a lot is just my heat gun. I got this at Joanne. It just helps the drying process speed up a little bit. Okay, our first coat is dry. We're gonna add another one, and like I said, I do about 3 coats. You can kind of feel it, and I don't know if you can see, but a little bit of a glare, but it's not so bad that it makes a big difference with your project. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more of the varnish, and again, give it a good paint. Let that dry thoroughly. Again, you can use your heat gun. All I can say about this heat gun is it is the best purchase I've ever made. If you want things to go along quickly, your heat gun is your best friend. But I am going to put this aside because I'm going to weed my vinyl now. My daughter is turning 15 on the 29th. Okay, so I'm just going to start at one corner and get this weeded. Another good tip when weeding, this one is a bigger design, so it's not so bad, but having your design up on your screen so you can look back at to make sure you don't miss some weeding is a really helpful thing to do. I almost always miss something when I'm weeding. It just seems to never fail. Of course, with this, you can probably just get it off of your canvas, whatever that may be. But with heat transfer vinyl, that can pose a problem, and you're fighting with it to get the excess off. So I highly recommend having that project up on your screen so that you can ensure you've weeded all parts of it. Okay, that looks pretty good. The other thing I will highly recommend, I'm gonna just move this aside, is when you have vinyl on your mat, that you've cut, to help your future self. I would not just randomly cut it with a pair of scissors. You can, but I personally really like to just use an X-Acto knife or a craft knife, whatever the case may be. Run it along here because this straight edge will help you with your next project big time. Sometimes I don't do it and it makes me very angry. It makes my future self very angry for being so lazy, I guess you can say. Sometimes I can't find my knife or I can't find my ruler, whatever the case may be. And then I'm just like, oh, okay, I'll just wing it. Bad idea. Always, always, always a bad idea. I'm also going to... I also don't like to waste vinyl. So I try my best. This design, it's a layer design, so I did let it cut out the way it needs to be cut out. All right, that looks pretty good. Do have one more spot here. Cannot believe next year this time I'll be planning a 16th birthday party. Oh my gosh, hurts my heart. Anyhow, so we now have our two pieces cut, just like that. I'm going to grab this piece with my transfer tape and then I'll put it onto that piece. So this design needs to start with the 15 first and then this part. That was my mistake. So we are back with the 15. I'm just gonna rub this in and we're gonna gently peel it back. Same concept, is just slowly pull it all back. That actually stuck really well. There we go. And we're gonna put this part on top. You could layer this, of course. I didn't do that. But you could, of course, do that. Again, grab one corner and slowly work your way across. And when I say slowly, I'm saying slowly because it could rip if you decide to go a little too fast. It'll rip the vinyl and we don't want that to happen. Okay, everything is on here. The D, the M, the Y, and the H are the three pieces that are just ever so slightly on the design. Your other option would be to put a piece of parchment down under your design. That also helps, but I think I'm good here. Okay, I'm gonna use our scraper again and scrape it to ensure that it's all down nicely. And again, ever so gently. Also, pressing it with your fingers, I'm telling you, it really makes a world of difference. I don't know why, but it does. Just helps with that little extra something, I guess. Oh, perfect. Amazing. How adorable is that? Super cute. Look really good. I'm going to put it on a stand and stand it up on our kitchen counter. There's a little decor for her birthday. I love to make my kids' birthdays special. It really makes my heart happy to do these little things for them. And here we are. More importantly, we got our vinyl to stick. Forgot there was 2 extra hearts that I didn't grab with my transfer tapes. So let's just get them on here now. Have it. I hope you try this out. Obviously, you don't need to make a 15th birthday project, but any other project would do. It's really helps with making your canvas, being able to use your canvas for permanent or reusable, or sorry, not removable vinyl. But I personally love this idea. If you don't feel like ironing it on, of course, if you iron it on, you have to be very careful. Maybe you need to get something back here. Of course, we can do a reverse canvas. That's the easiest thing to do with iron on vinyl, but this is the easiest thing to do with permanent vinyl. And that's it. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that tutorial. As you know, we made the my 15th birthday canvas for my daughter as she's turning 15. I do have a little stand for it, so I will stand it up like so and just add it to the table with the cake and whatnot. Cute little project. I hope you give it a try. Give the tips that I've shared a try. It's really easy, and it's a cheap way to add your permanent vinyl to your canvas. And no more fighting with vinyl and a canvas anymore when you follow this simple trick. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell button so you get notified of my videos when I post them. Take care, have a great week, and happy crafting. Bye now.